This week we're going to highlight the historic price volatility associated with the release of the October crop production report from the USDA. We're also going to talk about the updated weather forecast as harvest gains momentum here, and wrap things up looking at ongoing concerns about weak export demand. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the corn market. We've moved into the month of October here, and of course that means it's time for harvest. But before we highlight that, we're going to take a look ahead to next week's USDA crop production report. That'll give us an update on corn yields and production. That'll be released on Thursday, October 12th. Let's take a look at the history of price changes on the day that that report is released. And what this chart does is look at the closing price for November soybeans and December corn on that day the report is released compared to the prior day. Let's look at corn. That's that blue bar. We've seen years where it's been a dime, almost 15 cents lower, and other years where it's been as much as 10 cents, nearly 10 cents higher. Here's the key message. Price volatility could be high associated with the release of this report. That's why it's critical that you work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to have your positions in place prior to the release of the report. Let's move on now and highlight crop conditions and progress. Now we did see some unchanged conditions in the latest week, 53% good to excellent. Notice nationwide that that's slightly above last year's 52% level. A number of states were slightly higher this week, and a couple states were lower, several states unchanged, which left us with unchanged nationwide. Let's take a look at our aggregate crop condition index here. It actually nudged up just fractionally compared to the previous week, and it's now above where it was last year. However, it's still well below some of these recent years. Let's now look at corn harvested. Corn harvested on average increases approximately 21% between October 1st to the 15th. So at 23%, currently, we'd be looking around 45 to 50% of the corn harvested on average by the middle of October. Of course, corn harvest is going to be directly tied to the weather. Let's take a look at the overall weather trends from National Weather Service. We're also going to take a look at the short-term trends courtesy of T-storm weather. Now, we did get an update this week from National Weather Service, came out on September 30th, and that far western corn belt is going to be wet during the month of October, but as you move further east here, it dries out, and particularly is dry below normal in that eastern corn belt. Now, let's take a look at temperatures. It's going to be warmer than normal over the entire country here, at least in terms of corn and soybean production. So a very warm trend in October. Let's now look at the short-term trend over the next 7 days. The heaviest precip is that eastern corn belt. Maybe a spot or two could see an inch of rain, but overall not heavy amounts for most areas. Let's quantify rain now over the next 7 days. Now again, the yellow areas depict normal amounts. Most of the country in terms of corn country here is going to see normal amounts, a little bit dry in Wisconsin, a little bit wet in Nebraska. Let's switch gears now and focus on export demand. And we continue to look at this slide. This is the unshipped sales of corn here as of late September. And we're going to highlight here that we are seeing one bright spot, and that's Western Hemisphere. And that's highlighted by aggressive buying from Mexico and an uptick in interest from Canada. It's the second highest level of the last 20 years, only behind that level seen 2 years ago. So it still is an overall weak export market, particularly highlighted by lack of demand from China, but we are seeing Western Hemisphere come in here for U.S. corn. Let's wrap things up this week looking at long-term trends in December corn. December corn, as we tape here on Tuesday, is trading near $4.85 a bushel. We continue to encourage you to strongly defend your balance sheet because we've now entered the crop insurance period of October, so work closely with your trusted risk management advisor on your strategy. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an upload. And remember, next Thursday, October 12th, we'll have a live YouTube update following the release of the USDA crop production report. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.